Aloha, Yellow 6 students. Today in Social Studies, we are going to be working on castle and manor drawing, slide number 10. So slide number 10 is the offensive and defensive parts of a castle. Now you're going to notice on this particular slide, there's 14 different illustrations of parts of the castle. And each of the different illustration, it has a label. It has A, B, C, D, E, F. So it has all the letters up to the letter N. So there's 14 different illustrations. Now, what you're going to do is in the table below, you're going to write the name of the part of the castle, and next to it, you're going to label whether it's an offense or defense. Now, remember that an offense is when you are attacking, okay? When you're attacking. And defense is when you are protecting, okay? You're trying to protect your castle or your area. Now, in order to complete this, you are going to have to refer back to the previous slides, number 8 and 9, where it gives you descriptors of the castle, like a moat, it gives you the description, tunnel, it gives you the description, ballista, tower, machicolations or holes, battering ram. Okay, then on the next one, portcullis, trebuchet, mangonel, postern gate, rocky ledge, thick walls, and murder holes. And lastly, arrow loops. Okay, so it gives you descriptions of the different parts of the castles. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to look at these descriptions. Based on the descriptions, you're going to take a look at this illustration. So if I look, for example, at letter A, I'm going to notice that this illustration shows some holes there. And so I'm going to look at the descriptors and see which one best fits this. Okay. So in looking at this and trying to figure out what it is by looking at the different descriptions, I know it's not a moat, I know it's not a tunnel. I would go through all of this, okay, to see it's not a tower, it's not a ballista, right? So when I go through it, I'm going to say, hey, this description looks pretty accurate. It says holes in the ceiling over the entrance just past the castle's front gate. If the attackers got through the gate, they were assaulted by heavy objects that were dropped through the holes from the ceiling above them. So, listening to this description and reading it, it's going to make me feel, yeah, there's holes, and this looks like it's something that could be on the ceiling. So, I am going to describe and put this down as murder holes. Okay? So, next to the letter A, type out murder holes. And then the next thing is I'm going to have to identify whether it's offense or defense. So remember, offense means you have it to attack others. Defense means you're using it to protect your area. So if I look at the description of this, I'm going to see that murder holes is holes in the ceiling over the entrance just past the castle's front gate. So if the attackers get through the gate, they were assaulted by heavy objects that were dropped through the holes from the ceiling above them. Okay, so knowing that it's to drop over the entrance of the attackers, then it has to be defense, right? They do that to defend their castle. So that's why you would write defense, okay? So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to look at letter B, okay? So the letter B illustration, that is this. So take a look. What do you think it is? And then you're going to go through the description. Is it a moat, which is a ditch filled with water? No. So you're going to go through each of it and try to determine what it is. And then you're going to write it down. Okay? So that's what you're going to be doing for today. And remember, each is going to be counted as a point. 1 point for describing the part of the castle it is, and another point whether it's offense or defense. Okay? Any questions? Please see your social studies teacher during office hours. Okay, good luck. Aloha.